And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's Turner. And it's Houston in at the small forward spot. And for San Antonio, they've got Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Dixon. And it's Boston in at the 3 slot. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Pass to Dixon. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Cunningham with some nice D. Ivy with it. Driving to the basket. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wembanyama looking it over. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. To the right side. Pass to Cunningham. With some arc, and he makes that one.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama high post. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Turner.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Cunningham on the wing. Boy, he was something else against Utah.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Boston. Can't hit from in close.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Turner passes to Cunningham. And he drives in for 3. Miles Turner, and that's good.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Here's Dixon. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The 17-footer. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here's Ivy. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. Basket counts.
Man, that's nice execution out of that two-man game as Ivy there dropping the dime.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Boston. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Cunningham against Wembanyama. Back to Cunningham. Now Turner. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now, here's Cunningham, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And it's good for 2. Detroit leading by 3. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got 9 points.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama high post. Five on the clock. Out of hand on it. Down low, Ivy. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. Still scoreless. Dixon's shot is off. Pass to Ivy. Pulls up, high post. Dixon grabs the rebound. The Spurs have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pistons leading by 5. Ivy with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Ivy kicks to Turner. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Turner with a screen for Cunningham. Over to the wing. Got a piece of it. Ivy against Wembanyama. Castle misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
That one good for 2.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Pass to Dixon. Here's Boston. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Houston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pistons.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama high post. And that one, good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Pistons making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham outside. He can't hit that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Dixon. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Boston. Clock is at 3. Hits it from three-point range. Now just a 4-point Piston lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now, here's Ivy. To Cunningham. Unloads from 13. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. They set the pick. Throws it up high.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Pass to Boston. Here's Dixon. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Substitution on the court.
Now, Kispert. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Detroit. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9. He takes it in. Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. San Antonio trailing here. Kispert with it. Picked up by Turner. Pass to Young. Here's Castle. Young, a screen on Ivy. Castle misses. And, well, Detroit shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And they pick up 2.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Nice drive. It's all good.
Spurs making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And a different look here for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
Pistons on defense. They lead by 4. Castle.
Oh, yes! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Wagner. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Here's Castle. Sweet little floater. Castle's got 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
There's the pick. Pass to Okogie. Here's Ceballos.
San Antonio foul.
Wembanyama. He's checked in for San Antonio.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Alexander Walker passes to Wagner. Wagner a screen on Giddey. 5 to shoot. For the 3. The rebound by Young. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Utah Jazz. Giddey the pass to Wembanyama. Goes up again. Back to Giddey from past the arc. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. There's the pick. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Good on both. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. From downtown. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. .36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. For 3, Okogie. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And here is Giddey. To the inside. With 1 on the clock. And it's, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
And Wembanyama outside. Here's Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And, well, Detroit shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Pistons have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Stevenson against Ivy. Here's Giddey. Good on the triple. Giddey's got 6 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Nice to the hoop.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Young from outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. To the paint and stolen by Giddey. One-on-one fast break. Here's Stevenson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. No problem knocking that one down. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Young. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've repeatedly proved inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Ivy on the wing. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the middle. It's stolen by Cunningham. Fast break Detroit. Wagner with a screen for Ivy. Kicks it out to Wagner. And it's off from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Kispert, no good. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Heat. There's the drop.
Oh, my! Nice finish. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by Detroit. From 20 feet out. Rebound, Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Wagner, a screen on Giddey. Here's Cunningham. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Count it. He's got 7.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Inside, and he jams it with authority.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Giddey with it. 6 points for him. San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
On the Spurs with some changes. Boston's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Josh Giddey. Off the inbound, and it's good on the way up.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 13. They set the screen to the middle. Pass to Houston. Ivy on the wing. 3-on-3. Here's Castle. Covered by Cunningham. And the basket by Castle. Now just a 1-point Piston lead. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. There's a screen. Baseline jumper. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Pass to Boston. Here's Dixon. Lock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Detroit leading by 3. And here's Cunningham. Ivy with it. Right side Turner. Back to Ivy. Turner with the screen. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wembanyama, a screen on Ivy. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Turner with the screen. Cunningham drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Piston lead.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor. And he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Dixon. He has yet to score. And the basket by Castle.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Cunningham looking it over. Turner with the screen for Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge. He keeps something happening and drawing the contact.
Young's checked in for Victor Wembanyama.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to Dixon. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Pistons. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Ivy. Here's Houston. The 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Frazier, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Okogie's checked in. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now, here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Here he goes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Castle. Rebound by Okogie.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Turner with the screen. No one near him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And now a 10-point Piston lead. Pass to Dixon. Down low, looking to end the run. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
That shot wide open. Cunningham's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Here's Castle. He's got 10. To the inside, Frazier, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Frazier's got his first points of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Houston. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 12.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Here's Boston. 5 points in the game, and it's sent back by Turner.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Castle. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Pass to Dixon. No good with the triple. Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Houston. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lane?
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
Looking at San Antonio, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Pistons leading by 14. They've got Dixon. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Castle in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Houston. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pulls up for three. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 14.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint, here's Wembanyama, and it's blocked. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Ivy with the bucket. 9 points for Jaden Ivey.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Pass to Dixon. Here's Boston. Ivy defending, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning. You could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 22. Going inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Castle.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Kicks it out to Wagner. And he makes good on the layup. Wagner's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Dixon. Here's Castle. Will it go? That's tipped. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Basket good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. San Antonio calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs squad.
Wembanyama left side. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Boston. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Pistons with possession. They've gone on a 13-0 run.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Dixon. He's defended by Wagner. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Takes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Ivy. He's got 11. The layup missed. Pass to Castle. Buries the long-range jumper. Castle's got 15 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
There's a good screen. Down low.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Dixon. He's defended by Wagner. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pistons leading by 22. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Castle. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Ivy with it. He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. Wagner on the wing from 13. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
He gets it in there.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says, with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Castle misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Cunningham, defended by Kispert. Rebound by Kispert. San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Detroit?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Now, here's Cunningham, and he has 28 points for the game. Driving inside. Another steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Pass to Dixon. Here's Castle. Shoots the 3. The shot missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ivy, no one around him. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ivy's got 13.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Castle. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. Nasty.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Cunningham, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always effective. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Dixon. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama passes to Dixon. And here's Kispert from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Wembanyama. Cunningham passes to Turner. Over Kispert. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Over to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Ivy. The high post shot. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Assist goes to Ivy.
San Antonio's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And here is Kispert. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Castle. Ivy defending. Yep, it counts. Wembanyama's got 12 in the game. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Cunningham. 28 points for him. The shot, no good. 1:53 left in the third. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded closely, and it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Several teams changing it up here. Stevenson outside. 6 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Giddey, no one around him. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
McGee just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Turner with a screen on Giddey. .115 left in the third quarter of the game. Fades away. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Giddey after the basket by Detroit. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Cunningham drives in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Stolen by Stevenson. To the wing right side. From outside the arc. And the basket by Castle. Cassel's got 12 points in just the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Castle. Off with the layup. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Pistons ahead, delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Ceballos is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Okogie in at the two-guard. Ceballos a screen on Giddey. Pass to Okogie. Wagner against Young. And that one's good, Wagner.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, Wembanyama. Now, here's Kispert. Clock at 6. There's the three. Ceballos with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Pistons leading by 23. There's the screen. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Alexander-Walker. And there's the drive, and the shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Stevenson. Count that one.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Can't connect from short range. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. The 10-footer. And the Spurs scoring again. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Wagner outside. There's the triple. Rebound by Kispert.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And it's slammed in by Young.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Wagner a screen on Giddey. Wagner outside. It's good from long range. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Detroit ball. Coming out of the floor for your Spurs, number 4.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Driving in. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Cranes the three-pointer.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Okogie from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here is Kispert, defended by Alexander Walker. And here is Giddey. Clock at 4. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play,
First team.
which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
San Antonio with the ball. Wembanyama outside. Off target with his 3. Pistons leading by 22. And the shot goes in. He's got 32.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And stolen by Wagner. Alexander Walker on the wing. Kicks it out to Wagner. Sinks the triple. Wagner's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Detroit.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Kispert, defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Wembanyama, all by himself. Here's the floater. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Giddey. Kispert finds Giddey. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Now here's Giddey to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham's shot is off. The Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Wembanyama against Turner.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him. That one misses.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. With the drive, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Off the inbound. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Uncovered. And off the glass. That one's good. He's got 19.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's a good screen. Here's Cunningham. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Floats one. Here's Castle. And the 3-ball is good. Castle's got 25 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Cunningham. The 17-footer goes down. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Timeout, Spurs. To present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Castle. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
To the inside, here's Omoruyi, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. The Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Wembanyama. No good on the triple. Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Here's Ceballos. Brown wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. Ceballos kicks to Brown. Tries yet again. Ceballos gets the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama, left side. Hands it from downtown.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Now Brown. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.